Welcome back to PH.d TV, and this is part 3. Welcome back to PH.d TV, and this is part 3 of my fragrance collection. Davidoff Cool Water. Now this is probably the most easily found name brand scent in my entire collection, and probably in general, right next to some other cologne on my list. That's gonna stay a secret until part 4. But yeah, I said this in the top 10 men's fragrances, and this easily can be found in a Walmart, TJ Maxx, Ross. I'd be surprised if you never found this I'd be surprised if you found this out of stock in TJ Maxx. And this one does kind of run on the whole aromatic vibe. If you can tell, I really like the aroma type scents because I'm not someone who likes to wear scent that punches people in the face. I like wearing scents that really just send a message from a distance and just take up the room. Can't tell if that's a selfish way of looking at a fragrance or strategic. Regardless, I do think that this is a potential keeper for every single man. Now, I can see where some people will say that this is young smelling. It does have a young vibe to it. I could see a 50-year-old, 60-year-old guy wear this, I can, but it's gonna be more or less in that it has to be summertime at the beach, very situation dependent moments in which they can wear this. Whereas I feel that people who are either in college to late 40s can pull this off seamlessly. And this is easily probably one of the best go-to summer scents for any man. You don't have to be specific to, you know, going to church, going to work, staying at home, just throwing it on for the sake of wanting to smell great. The out of the shower smell. This is a very user-friendly scent for almost every single occasion, and that is why it is in this collection. Not sure if that text is gonna come up on the thing. Calvin Klein Eternity Aqua. This is one of my ride or dies. Okay, so this to me is easily gonna be better than the majority of blue fragrances that most people would say generic. And when people say generic, in my opinion, especially on YouTube fragrance reviews, I tend to think they mean that not necessarily in an offensive way, but as a con, which I do agree. We all wanna smell different. We all wanna smell this and that. We wanna stand out. But I sometimes believe generic can sometimes be a good thing. Things are called generic because they've been around for a while. And if things have been around for a while, that means they've worked. And to me, this is a very generic blue fragrance. But the thing is, for those people who like polo blue, to me, this is much better because they actually put a little bit more personality into it versus just throwing a lot of blue scents into one batch and calling it a day. You can get a lot of ozonic scents out of this. The aquatic and the greenery, it's an incredible smell. And I don't know, it just does something for me. This is my go-to for summer wear. When this is a throw-on, this honestly works in a suit, like any colored suit. I've seen some people say if the bottle isn't black, they're not gonna put it on their suit that's a black suit. And that, you know, they color coordinate their, you know, their attire with their fragrances. And yes, if you're new to the fragrance game, most colognes do have a colored coordinating scent. That could be a video for another time. Just know that is a thing. But this is incredible. I don't wear it nearly as much as I should, but as you see, I have a big bottle of it because I know I will get a lot of use out of it. It's just a clean, salt water type fragrance that does run on that generic vibe without just being offensive. This is a very user-friendly thing right here. Calvin Klein Aqua. Sticking to the Eternity line, we're gonna go over to just the classic Calvin Klein Eternity for men. Now, if you watched my, you know, top 10 fragrances for men video, you'll see that I put this in here as being the best throw-on, the best family man scent, the best everyday fragrance for an older type gentleman. That still rings true today. In fact, after I got done with that video, I doused myself with some of this. It was fantastic. I smelled it all day while I edited the videos. This is one that honestly, I may not get as soon as I run out of it, but next time I decide to wear Eternity, I'll be sure to get a bigger bottle of it. Because as I said, you see I've put a dent in that. That should show that I like it and that I enjoy the scent. And if I like the scent, probably because I like the reviews I get from it. Because as I said, I'm one of those people who I wear scents for me, but like anything that we do, we enjoy the compliments we get from something we put effort into. This is a very clean, everyday scent in my opinion. And if I don't know what I'm wanting to wear that day, whether I have 1,000 other throw-ons, this is something if I don't know what I want to wear, it goes with any and every occasion. The next one is Uomo Casual Life by Salvatore Ferragamo. I'll go and give you a heads up right here. If you don't know what this smells like, but you know what Mont Blanc Legend Spirit, I believe that's the right one, the white bottle. To me, these are brother and sister, identical in fragrances. They do have that same high musk in the nose, warm, spicy coffee, and ozonic vibe that makes it such a fresh lemonade type smell for the summer. I by no means would say that this would be a good winter scent. Regardless of the coffee or the warm sounding notes, I would go as far as to say that this is a much better scent for the summer. Maybe even spring and fall, but predominantly summer. I'm gonna back that up, probably fall. Yeah, I can see me wearing some flannel with this. This is a very good, clean scent. Like, if I could put it in a picture, imagine a nice tall glass of lemonade where your mouth is just watering and you know that's freshly squeezed. If you could put that into a smell of what that could potentially smell like, this is an incredible option for summer and fall and a late spring. The last one we got here today is Versace the Dreamer. This one's easily going to be the most divisive on my list in terms of what's in my collection by far, because it's a floral scent for men. That's very high in the floral. Calvin Klein is considered to be a partially floral scent, but you don't smell the flowers, so to speak. This is a very flowery and powdery fragrance for men. Therefore, I'm gonna say that it takes a confident man to wear this. A confident man who's not into fragrance, of course. Because a man who's into fragrance will understand the concept and the artistry behind it and things like that and have that confidence to wear it in terms of, hey, it's art, I'm gonna wear art. Whereas the everyday man's probably gonna ask if they're gonna be wearing something that smells too feminine. To me, this is the best cheapy suit fragrance that you will be able to find. And yes, I did say a suit fragrance for men from something that is floral. I've even put this on at night because it just calms me. It's a calming scent, very high in the lavender. It's just fantastic. And I went on a blind buy on this. Though it is divisive, it smells so good. And honestly, this is probably gonna be one I'm gonna keep around for a long time. One that I'm gonna cherish, keep for the good times, keep for special times, and one for when I wanna wear a suit and stand out. As I said, this will be divisive with a lot of people, and because it will be divisive, not a lot of people are gonna wear it. So if you wanna stand out, Versace the Dreamer will be a great bet to start with. All right, we're almost done with my fragrance collection. Come back for part 4 and subscribe right there so you know when it comes out. I'll see you then.